Welcome to MathX. We know that 27 is 3 times 3 times 3, obviously. Can we add exponents to all the numbers? Well, if you're not sure, you see, think of the right-hand side as something with exponents being the same, and then you multiply the bases, which becomes 27. If I ask you what is a times a times a, well, you would say a cubed, right? Let's do the same thing with our x, 3 to the power of x. These should be cubed as well. Now, let's replace 27 to the power of x by what we found. Now you see we have two equations here. You see, this is an exponential equation. But at the same time, because 3 to the power of x is repeating, okay, it's also a cubic equation. Let's deal with them one at a time. To do that, well, let 3 to the power of x be a new variable. Okay, this is our cubic equation that we need to deal with. Let's have 222 on the left side. Now we need to divide 222 by value of a, which is 1. But why do we need to do such a thing? Because we know that the solution to y is a factor of 222, which is c over a. Okay, so we need to find all the factors of 222. So let's do a prime factorization. So let's make a list of all the factors of the number. Well, obviously 2 is a factor, 3 is a factor, 2 times 3 is a factor, 2 times 37 is a factor, and lastly 3 times 37, okay? Let's try all of these numbers, but remember, the solution could also be the negative value of these. Okay. Let's plug in these numbers. 2 and 3 are too small, but when we try 6, we realize that, well, 6 is the solution to the equation. Okay, so let's rewrite the equation as. Now, because 6 is a solution, okay, would make the equation 0 here. And also, this is a cubic equation. Okay, we take away 1y. So this equation has to be degree of 2, which is a quadratic equation, which we need to find. So we need to divide the main equation by y minus 6. Okay. So y cubed divided by y is y squared. So let's multiply everything. And then we're going to subtract. So remember, negative becomes positive 6y squared. Okay, so the same reasoning, 6y squared divided by y becomes positive 6y. Again, we need to subtract. Okay, that's 37y minus 222 in case you can't see it. Okay, now if we multiply 37 by this, which make this value 0. So this is what we were looking for, the quadratic equation. Let's write it here. Now, how many solutions this quadratic equation have? We need to find the value of discriminant. So we see that the discriminant value is negative. So it means that there are 2 complex solutions and no more real solutions. So we only need to deal with 6. Going back to the main original equation, which was exponential, we know that, okay, 6 is 3 to the power of x. Now, when the variable x is in the exponent, what do we need to do? We need to add logs to both sides. Why do we do that? Because we're going to have x, okay, all the way, okay, here. So now let's divide both sides by log 3. And there you go, we found the value of x. So a decimal value. And also this is, we're changing the base of logs. Okay, if you found, well, this video easy for you, if you found it easy, click on the video on the left. If you found it of the right challenge level, click on the video on the right.